Oh wow, that guy just fell right off his bike. Look at that. Yo, dude, you're like seriously good at reacting to stuff. You should start a YouTube reaction channel. Yeah. Yo, I should. Yeah, I bet you make killer money, man. Just make sure you give me some of that when you're big and famous, since it was my idea. Yeah, sure, man. Like that'd ever happen. Wow, guys. Look at that baby. So cute. I love babies. Do you guys ever just want to eat babies? Just kidding. Let's move on. Hello? Someone there? Where's my money, Maddie? Ah! Oh! React to this! You know, I got a comment once a few weeks back. Someone said that I just talked about what everyone else talked about. Nothing original. And I took that to heart. I'm sorry. I decided to do something new. A topic that no one has ever covered before. Reaction channels. Oh, make your own videos then! Aren't you so good at it? Recently, famous streamer XQC decided to do something just a wee bit controversial. You could say that the brutality of war is something that people don't typically like to react to, but this is XQC we're talking about. He's so rich, he could do anything! Just flex on them haters, brother. I wish I was joking. His video and SSSniperwolf's recent actions have prompted me to make a whole video talking about the worst reactionary channels that exist on this platform, and of course, the complexities of reacting to someone else's content. Without further ado, let us address the two evils, XQC and SSSniperwolf. I love saving the best for last, so I can milk that watch time. I can milk it. Let's start off with the man, sorry. That's sexist. The woman, the myth, the legend, SSSniperwolf, real name, Leah Shalish. Now that right there is public information, okay? I know the difference. The SSSniperwolf, despite sinking, still has almost 35 million subscribers. Because people like watching brain-rotting content. Attention spans, you know. What was I just saying? Oh, yeah, maybe this video blows up. So Leah, I'm not jealous. Yes, I am, but hey, at least I didn't get my small following from posting lazy, content-stealing videos. Cha-ching! We're gonna have to take it a few steps back and go through an abbreviated short history of the SSSniperwolf channel, which used to be called Sexy Sexy Sniper. So, now we know where the S's come from. Leah started by posting gaming content, which was a big deal 10 years ago, since not many women were in the gaming community in general, let alone online. And they still aren't. We're gonna go to a convention. Whoa, okay, let's not go there. My nose is already stinging. Unfortunately, this is not a great case of women empowerment. Yes, yes, queen! Gaslight kingdom! Those are words I live by. Seriously, I'm gonna put that in the description of everything. That's just... Despite being one of the first women to post gaming content on YouTube, Unfortunately, Leah is now involved in a lawsuit with an ex who alleges that she never actually played any of the games and that the gameplay was his doing. Now we know for sure who's better at video games, ladies. I'm kidding. Guys, any jokes like that are purely satirical. Don't worry. For years, people have been alleging that Leah was faking her gameplay. Can't a woman just play video games? Can't she just play games without all these men coming at her? There's also a recent Reddit thread where someone did some very light investigative work to prove that she allegedly faked her gameplay. I'm not going to get into all of that, but rather I want to get into the lawsuit a little bit more. Shalisha's husband, another content creator named Evan Young, professionally known as Sausage, claims in the lawsuit that he was her collaborator when it came to making content for the popular channel. While the two are still legally married, the lawsuit says they officially broke up for good in September of 2022. According to court documents, Shalish is facing 7 counts. Breach of fiduciary duty, breach of contract, breach of implied covenant of good faith fair dealing, tortious interference with contractual relations and business expectancy, conversion, accounting, and appointment risk of receiver. Oh my god! That's a whole lot of words. Good thing I never went to law school. God! Jesus, fucking boring! Basically, her husband is alleging that while Leah was the face of the channel, a very beautiful face, he basically ran everything. The editing, scripting, posting of the videos, etc. And that she was making deals behind his back and diverting earnings to herself, which would allegedly be a breach of the contract that was between the two of them. Young says that he and Shalish have split the earnings for SSSniperwolf, which has more than 34 million subscribers on the platform since the channel was founded, and is seeking the payment he has owned since the pair split. As I said, he also alleges that Leah didn't play the games and she instead read a prompt and pretended to play. It's a sad day for female gamers. Leah recently has also been accused of not even reacting to the videos she watches. And no, I don't mean the lack of substantial commentary that is in her videos. She's been accused of not even watching the videos. Is it that hard to watch a 15-second TikTok? Attention span is worse than a goldfish, allegedly. That's the word of the day. People online, not me, might I clarify, not me, claim that in the reflection of her glasses, you should be able to see the videos that she's watching, but instead there's just white, which would seem like she may be reading a script instead. With what her ex is alleging, I don't know. Although this isn't even the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Leah. Leah has had multiple run-ins with the law over the past decade. Truthfully, despite the grievances that I have with SSSniperwolf, I don't like holding past mistakes, keyword past mistakes, over people's heads. You said this when you were 15. Do you remember this? Huh? Do you remember when in 2008 you said this? I want to go to your house and I want to eat you alive. In 2013, the YouTuber was arrested on an armed robbery charge in Arizona. Details are scarce on what happened. However, she has previously explained that she was caught shoplifting and proceeded to assault a plainclothes security guard. The second arrest came in 2016. SSSniperwolf subsequently addressed the arrest in a YouTube video. She stated that her neighbors called the police after they heard the YouTuber fighting with her boyfriend. SSSniperwolf was booked on a disorderly conduct charge. Now, I and you probably don't know the full context of these situations. I'm sure that she would argue whatever happened was not her fault and that she was wrongfully charged. The charges were seemingly dropped, however, since she was never actually convicted. So either she was found not guilty or pleaded guilty to a lesser charge. Again, her and her fans will tell one story and the opposite side will tell another. I usually don't side with the law or the police, but that's just me. I don't know, and it's all alleged, so I have no idea. Another run-in with the law that Leah had was a lawsuit from a YouTuber with a channel name Enigma Hood. After he made multiple videos that I will say had a lot of the word allegedly missing in them, Leah allegedly issued a false DMCA takedown notice against him. Now, if you don't know how YouTube's fucked copyright system works, let me explain. When you get a copyright claim, you will get a notice that you're using copyrighted material, and you can dispute it or leave it be, and the owner will most likely take the revenue from that video. A takedown is different from a copyright claim, which is what happened in this instance. A takedown is a legal procedure that the copyright owner initiates, which results in the dreaded copyright strike on your channel and that content being taken down. When you dispute either of these, you are entering a legal battle, no matter what the outcome will be. So you have to provide your real name, address, any real details about your person. Enigma's video was reinstated, but Leah allegedly used the information from his dispute to dox him and claimed that he was a sex offender, which she had no proof of. He then filed a lawsuit in court, which was dismissed, unfortunately, due to the jurisdiction, New Jersey versus Arizona. I'll link the case details below if you have no life and feel like reading through some boring shit. Snore. Law. I'm kidding. Also, I'm not defending everything about this guy. He's said some unhinged stuff on this channel. I don't even know the half of it of this guy. But in this situation, the alleged details make it hard not to defend him a bit, right? SSSniperwolf's alleged doxing is apparently nothing new then. Hello?
Bro. What? I said alleged. What are you doing in my house? Ooh, that sounded really bratty. What? Am I in one of your reaction videos right now? I'm so embarrassed. No, stop, please. No, stop, please.
I wonder what it's like to be a horse.
What did you expect?
SSSniperwolf's and Jack's films beef goes way back. Jack has been making videos calling her out for stealing content for years, a criticism that I would personally agree with. If you scroll down her YouTube channel, it's just the same thumbnail faces used over and over, and when you watch one of them, it's clear that zero effort has been put in. You know? Low-hanging fruit. I'm honestly surprised that YouTube didn't demonetize her sooner for making repetitive content, because that's not eligible for monetization. I've read a lot. About a year ago, Jack even decided to make a parody channel called Jack's Films. Sorry, what? 3 months ago, he rebranded the channel and started doing SSSniperwolf Bingo. With a bingo card, he made up all the predictable and repetitive phrases or editing styles that Leah would use in her TikTok React videos. Jack would also add the creators' tags in the description of these videos since Leah never once credited them, and would even remove the watermark on some of the TikToks she was reacting to, so there was no way of finding out who the video was even from. Guess I could keep profiles. After he created this channel, Leah went on a Twitter rampage. That's how I imagine she reacted. She quoted a tweet that Jack made about a tweet YouTube made. I will read that in a second. That says this. I'm going to have to start charging you 20% since you get your ideas from me. Wow. That's rich. Ideas. The idea of watching a TikTok? I'm sorry. How little brain cells do you have left up there? I didn't know that TikTok rotted your brain that much. Jack quotes that and says this. I invented reacting to other people's TikToks. Anyone else is copying me. Incredible mental gymnastics. Hey, at YouTube, at VidCon, you sure you're okay boosting her? Are you absolutely sure? To this, she decided to make it about gender. Because gender, yes. Although calling out content stealing is a brand of Jack's Films, and he's done this multiple times with male YouTubers in the past. Wow, I can't stand that a female YouTuber is getting more views than me, even though I make the same content for her. My life is hard. For context, Jack's Films made another channel where he copied my content for a few months, thinking it would blow up and get millions of views. It didn't. No, he is not. Now, the YouTube tweet in question reads like this. Where does @SSSniperwolf get her videos ideas? From fans! Here's what she had to say at the #VidCon and 23 YouTube keynote. What the fuck? What a mouthful. It's really important for me to engage with my audience. I get a lot of content ideas from them in the comments. It's important to grow and adapt as a creator. My idea is, hey, Leah, why don't you react to more TikToks?
Wow, fucking great idea.
Do I even need to explain the stupidity of this tweet? I don't think I do. The beef between Jax Films and SSSniperwolf suddenly took a sharp turn when the World Trade Towers fell. Sorry, no. That's not what happened. No, when Leah allegedly doxed Jax Films on her Insta story. The first story she posted read this: "Should I go visit Jax Films? He lives 5 minutes away from my show." Already off to a bad start, since if any of her fans know where her shoot is, they could probably find a way to figure out his address, but it gets worse. Leah then posts what is allegedly Jack's home on her story with the caption, "Let's talk like adults at Jax Films." Let's talk like adults. Yeah, well, you know, adults don't act like 15-year-olds. Sorry to break it to you. So, gonna have to grow up first. This is obviously deemed as bad by nearly everyone in the YouTube community. One thing we can stand united on. Jack then responded to this alleged doxing on his Twitter, in which he says, "SSSniperwolf just doxed me on her Instagram. Creepy, gross, violating. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and stalk YouTubers. At YouTube, demonetize this dangerous, quote-unquote, creator, or just get her off your platform." She posted an IG story right outside of her home and deleted it. Add this to the rest of Leah's history, and it's very interesting that it took YouTube so long to react. YouTube even clarified in another tweet that doxing other creators, even off-platform, is not allowed, and that there would be consequences for anyone who did so. Except for Leah. You know, that's what you get when you're a pretty little girl. I'm just a pretty 27-year-old girl. I don't know things. Leah then went on a subsequent Instagram story rampage, again saying in one post, "This creep has been harassing me for months, then plays victim saying I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. I have no ill intentions. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills." Well, you're certainly not creating anything to pay yours. Now, not to play devil's advocate, but I do understand where she's coming from with the amount of content that Jack has made around, surrounding her. Yes, he has talked about other people on his channel and criticized them, but not to this extent. Is that harassment, though? I mean, that's a stretch. No ill intentions, but
I will show up outside your house.
I just want to talk to him.
Wait, why do you have a shotgun?
I just want to talk to him.
Dad, this is ridiculous!
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him.
In another story, she says, "Accusing me of doxing is defamation. I have no idea how to dox. He literally posted his address on Google and said I threatened and doxed him."
God, take me.
Everyone knows how to dox. It's simple. You just have to do one thing. Reveal private information. Also, you can't post on Google. It's a fucking search engine. After all this bullshit, YouTube finally decided to speak up on Twitter, confirming SSSniperwolf has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk, harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping everyone helps move this convo to a better place. While it is a success that her channel was demonetized, it's clear that YouTube is also playing both sides here within the last sentence. Doing a little tiptoeing, hip-hopping around. Don't want to condemn my biggest creator. As though making a parody of a YouTube channel of someone's garbage content is the same as allegedly posting someone's house to millions of people. Because she finally suffered consequence, Leah tweeted an apology. Team YouTube was just like, "Hey, we like the money you make for us, kid. So just pipe down for a bit. I'll get it back in no time, okay? Just do a little apology, okay?" Let me start by saying I'm sorry for my recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jack's Film, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for appropriate conflict resolution. Jack's film, while we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I am sorry for reacting the way I did when I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by communicating directly, respectfully, and privately. Not for views or content, but a meaningful example of how conflict should be solved. I will reach out directly and hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. I'd also like to thank YouTube for holding me accountable. I deserve it, respect the decision, and appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from a true lapse in judgment. I'd also like to add that recently Leah has been called out for allegedly taking older videos from her channel and re-uploading them to her second channel, which is still monetized on YouTube, in order to make money from it. This is against YouTube's policies, and if true, is just further reason to remove her from the platform altogether. After this whole kerfuffle, you could say that, Jack's Films has recently rebranded his parody channel to highlighting small creators' videos with the proper credit and permission. So, that ends the—
No. There is but one more thing.
But I covered everything. What? Oh. Since so many people dislike Leah, more dirt has been dug up surrounding her. In a 2016 video, YouTuber SSSniperwolf can be seen asking a self-proclaimed minor to expose himself on camera. The video, entitled Girl on Omegle, sees SSSniperwolf interacting with users on the video roulette site Omegle. In one instance, a girl in a Hooters t-shirt exposes herself to the camera. However, the accompanying message exchange shows that the girl identifies herself as being 16 years old. Furthermore, the message log also shows SSSniperwolf explicitly asking the girl to show her private parts. The YouTuber writes, "You first," after the girl asks, "Want to show each other our boobs?"
I can't get up, guys. I can't get up. I can't get up. I can't get up. I can't get up. Chat, is this real? I can't get up.
There's something else on the been around for over a decade creator bingo. I think we might have won. Oh my god! Thank you! I'm so poor! Yay! Are you fucking kidding me? This video is, as far as I know, still up and available on YouTube. I mean, YouTube was a different place 6 years ago, but not that different. This, all coupled with her other past history, the recent shit, paints SSSniperwolf as a certified reincarnation of Lucifer. Moving on to the next subject. The year is 2001. All is well. It's September 11th. You've survived Y2K. Almost 2 years have passed. You get up. It's 8:45 a.m. You're on your way to work and... oh no. You see that this towers have been struck. You stop. Open up your laptop you have for work. Go online to see what the hell is happening. The first thing you see is a famous live streamer, XQC, reacting to the plane hitting the tower. You watch as he sits there for the next few hours, live streaming it all, and never once saying a word. If XQC was a thing back then, do you think he would have reacted to 9/11? XQC has been streaming since 2014 and has had an extremely controversial history. Like all people who have been on a platform for over 10 years, he's been banned from Twitch multiple times, with some reasons being more trivial than others. I know other people have said this before, but hey, if you're gonna ban someone, ban them! Banish them to the edge of fucking civilization. Don't ban Hassan for one day and then say, "Sorry, Hassan, we'll let you come back on the stream. Do you want to come back on the stream about Ben Shapiro?" From what I know, Twitch has not been the easiest place to be on for most streamers, XQC just being one of them. So on June 16th of this year, Felix signed a $100 million deal with a streaming website, Kick. Yes, $100 million for this.
While the precise route followed by maps and detailed descriptions was not officially disclosed until November the 19th, someone familiar with Dallas could have approximated the route a few days in advance. That is to say, the earliest point a member of the public could have deduced that Kennedy would be driven past the book department.
This then prompted a lot of criticism, since Kick is owned and funded by a gambling site, Stake, and the website allegedly pretty much solely exists to drive traffic to Stake. And gambling is probably one of the safest and most trustworthy investments one could make with their money. We know this. It's also not addictive. XQC even revealed a couple months ago that he has personally wagered over $1 billion on stake. Certainly not an addiction. A problem occurred last year when Twitch actually banned most forms of gambling on their site. The streaming giant said it would prohibit content that included unlicensed slots, roulette, or dice games. Sports betting, fantasy sports, and poker will still be permitted on Twitch. This comes after they were heavily criticized for allegedly promoting gambling on their site, with XQC being one of the biggest creators on the platform who gambled on live streams. Kick is also home to many a controversial creator, with the likes of Aiden Voss being a key contender on the website. Right after XQC made the move to Kick, he promptly got banned. A day later. Why? For breaking DMCA copyright laws. What a surprise. And what did he stream? The Dark fucking Night. Literally made by, you know, one of the biggest studios in the world. To any other creator, this is an immediate no. But to XQC, he says, yes! Felix has also streamed Breaking Bad on live, among other things he probably shouldn't be showing their entirety of on live streams. But I don't really care about a big studio ran by some old white guy who's a hamburger away from having a heart attack. I care about smaller creators that he broadcasts, the creators who don't have expert law teams and proper power to get what they want, like XQC does. Streaming is weird in general when it comes to reacting to content, because when you're uploading a YouTube React, you're probably cutting at least a few parts of the content you're watching out of the video. When you're on live, you can't, unless you skip over parts of it. Something that absolutely no live streamer that reacts to stuff does. Let's watch the entire Godfather trilogy, guys. 12-hour speed run. Double time speed. Let's go. I can't even joke about that. I'll get copyrighted in a millisecond. Felix doesn't really have to worry about consequences, though, to be quite frank, since he's got Kick's balls in his hand. Ripping sweltering, making them purple. Why worry about being ethical when you have money and balls? Flex on them hater, guys. Jeff Bezos.
That's important. That's really good. A guy like you actually.
Money. This past summer, XQC was again criticized heavily for his lack of transformative commentary in his videos. On July 24th, XQC uploaded a video on his YouTube channel titled The Kennedy Assassination. XQC relaxed to Let Me Know, which included the entirety of another content creator's video on the shooting of John F. Kennedy. Now, if you don't know, for a video to be classified as fair use, it has to be these three things. It has to be transformative in nature, through editing or commentary, etc. It can't use more than the original work than is necessary, and it cannot be a replacement of the original work. I'd say the last one's probably the most important. If it is a replacement of the original work, it's most likely not fair use. Like sitting there letting the whole thing play on stream while you go take a shit in the bathroom, okay guys? Actually, I gotta go poop right now. Oh jeez, I've been holding this one in for a while.
Likely. But the very next day, the parade was finally confirmed. While the precise route followed by maps and detailed descriptions was not official...
It just irks me a little bit to see XQC platform full works made by other creators without even saying anything half the time. Hell, he even admitted to doing this. For example, when he leaves the room to go to the bathroom or eat, he just leaves the video playing. I will say that most creators probably don't care if someone reacts to the video, and a lot of the times will take it as a compliment. So reacting to the entire video is bad in and of itself, in my opinion, and without any quality commentary and no permission from the creator, I don't know. Even when Felix decides to say something, it's mostly incoherent babbling that you can't even make sense of.
No, yeah. I have heard that, but I seen some of these documentaries. I ain't believe none of that. Hey, the game government and no getting no one in the best sample, no give my 3D.
The full-time Twitch and Kick streamer defended himself by stating, "I'm watching a video I like to my people. That's it." He also pointed out that people can claim his YouTube videos and split the revenue, which they do a lot of times. In a later stream, XQC escalated the situation by leaving a YouTube video by Neo Explains up while he left the room. He returned nearly 10 minutes later to the dismay of Neo Explains, who felt that XQC was making a mockery of his video by choosing not to react to it at all. XQC went on to make satirical comments about the video, saying that he needed to do a full infrastructural review of the materials used in the buildings of the city, so his reaction would be enough to satisfy people. Hassan Abi has also been called out for his reactions on stream. I personally don't think they are nearly as bad as XQC's. Hassan has on multiple occasions defended his reactions to these videos, even providing statistics from his editor, Asanox, which will show that when Hassan reacted to a smaller channel's video, that channel received more views and growth immediately afterwards. I think this whole situation is very complex, since on one hand, yes, you could be helping the creators. On the other hand, you might be harming them if you're showing the entire video with little to no commentary or analysis, like XQC does, because at that point, it's just a replacement for the video. After this, Ethan Klein, who is a huge proponent of fair use, called out XQC. Ethan, for context, was literally in a huge landmark case for fair use a few years ago. A case that he won, and a case that has changed the way fair use is implemented across every platform. It's safe to say that he knows a lot about it, and that he too is emotionally invested in the ethics of fair use. So I think it's safe to say that if you're going to debate him on it, wouldn't you want to come prepared? No. Of course not! I'm gonna do the worm! I don't know how to do the worm. All the chronically online people know about this historic moment. XQC decides to go on stream with H3H3, Ethan Klein, to debate his usage of other people's content and the concept of fair use. It was a disaster. A lovely disaster. I'm sure you've seen clips of the stream where Felix is failing to make any argument at all and just keeps talking over Ethan. During the stream, Ethan brings up a creator, Vince Vintage, whose video was reacted to by XQC on stream. Ethan said he messaged him and asked if XQC asked for permission, to which Vince replied no, and he was actually not happy with that XQC reacted to his video. Felix's reaction to this was embarrassing.
Well, because one is a paid actor, right? Which I think. Well, I mean, that's a paid actor, 100%.
Wait, what? What did you say?
It's a paid actor.
Bruh.
If you'd like to subject yourself to 3.5 hours of torture and incoherent ramblings, then by all means, watch a stream. I will admit that I didn't watch everything, but this video isn't meant to be a deep dive into the drama that XQC had with H3H3. But don't forget, I got your whole house on my wrist. The crux of the matter is that XQC is clearly not abiding to fair use laws, and is ignorant at best, and a money-hungry goon at worst. This brings me to the most recent crime that XQC has committed, reacting to war crimes. My personal favorite pastime. There's quite a lot of content to go through on America's side of things, so I'm set for life. Earlier this month, a tweet was made by @NoodleVivo that reads, "When I think about what scumfuck degenerate content parasites look like, I don't think I could possibly create a parody more on the nose than this." With a screenshot titled, "XQC reacts to Israeli airstrike hits Gaza tower after Hamas attack." Just a crazy thing to react to. XQC then got mad because he claims that he wasn't reacting enough, and now he's reacting too much. People, they expect too much from you. All they want me to do is not react to war. Well, what do you want me to do, okay? I need money. No, I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is that you're using a serious loss of life for content to react to. If you'd like to watch the full 35-minute response video he posted with more incoherent rambling, I'll link it down below. I would suggest checking it out if you're a masochist. I'm personally not. I'm a sadist. If the cops are ever trying to get something out of me, just play XQC's ramblings and I'll fess up to everything. Everything. XQC responded to this tweet criticizing him, saying, "Huh?" with a picture of him with a few racks of cash. I got a few racks of cash too. Ice on my wrist. What's good, bro? We got a phone call. What's that? Is this the IRS? What? You got me there, XQC. Money is the most important thing in life. And you are, like, so carefree. You, like, just don't care about bombings, you know, chat, right, chat? You agree? He replied to another criticism of him with a photo of a diamond-studded watch and another one with over $200,000 in casino chips. Addiction is a flex for sure. Hey guys, look at how much coke I have. I'm cool and have the mentality of a 6-year-old. Chat, is XQC a certified antichrist? I think so. In conclusion, don't tell my high school English teachers that I wrote that in. Reactionary content continues to be a hot debate online. I hope that I could bring some more clarity and nuance to the topic in this video. Some people are aggressively against reactions, while others strongly support any kind of reaction, whether or not it's fair use. I think a lot of reaction channels are shit, purely because it's obvious that a lot of effort doesn't go into them, but I don't think most of them are devil level bad, and on the other hand, a lot of them are good and entertaining to watch. XQC and SSSniperwolf are by far on the opposite end of the spectrum, where this is the best reaction content, this is the worst. They're definitely over here. A lot of people in the middle. There's also a lot of people on the other side. They don't define all of reactionary content. There is good and bad to everything, and there is a healthy level of complexity to every situation. The question I want to leave you all off with is, why do people feel the need to react to things? Is it because they have something to say, or is it because they have nothing to say? I feel like a fucking poet after delivering that banger, damn. Anyway, that's it for me, and that's it for this video. Let me know what you think about SSSniperwolf, XQC, reactionary content in general in the comments down below. Comment anything you want to comment down below for that matter. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like me, you can subscribe. I post comedy and commentary videos every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern. So if that sounds like your thing, make sure to subscribe and turn notification bells so you know when I post a video. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you got a good laugh out of it. Hope you got something out of it, okay? And I hope I see you in the next one.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.